Good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Dissect. Of course, I go by the name of Novelist. And Joel is muted.
Yes, and I am Jewel.
What's going on, Jay? You good?
I'm good. I was just actually putting on my TikTok to go live on TikTok tonight.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, crazy week we've been having with the weather.
Yes, the cold front and all of that stuff we're having. Um,
It's nuts.
we're considered to be the coldest country in the world at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Is it at the moment or tomorrow? I don't know. It's this freeze over.
Listen, listen. At the moment, tomorrow, everything. Because yesterday I didn't work in Toronto, and
Mhm.
I went to where was I? I was in Kingston yesterday, and it wasn't so cold. Like I
Mhm.
was like, everybody's saying it's cold, but it wasn't so cold. It just felt like normal weather. When I came back to Toronto, I was
Mhm.
like, what the heck? I came back into like the weather was biting into my skin.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. So
Wow.
we're looking for -50. That's what they're saying
Yeah.
over the
They
city.
said -50, and we are going to be the coldest country in the world. But you know what? Tonight we're going to hot it up with
Yeah, I'm not leaving the
our guest
house.
tonight. I'm not worried
Yeah.
because it's going to be hot up in here.
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely have one of the hottest artists in the Booyah game right now. He's not he's not new to Dissect. He's been here before. He is
Mhm.
family to Dissect. He has a new song, La Famille. He is family to Dissect. I could sit
Mhm.
here and try to introduce this man, and I will never stop because we go so much. He has so much titles and so much other things I could say about him. Ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom to the top, Mr. Gwada. Good evening, sir.
Yes, I tell you.
I tell
Yeah,
you.
man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Good evening to Dissect. Good evening to all all your viewers, all my people back home, Dominica,
Yes,
Gwada,
sir.
Canada,
Mm.
Atlanta, Miami.
What?
Everybody, you know what I mean? Worldwide, all
Right,
the things,
right,
you know what I mean? Bring out to the world.
Yes,
right.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
Welcome back to the show, man.
yes, it's a pleasure, my brother. It's a pleasure.
Nice. It's always a pleasure to sit around. It's always a pleasure to have conversations with you, and we have that on a normal basis. You know
Mhm.
what I
Yes,
mean?
yeah, man.
So
Yeah, man.
it's always
Yeah,
a
man. Yeah,
pleasure.
man. Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
since the last time you were here, man, so much has happened. I don't know if you remember the last time you were here, but you have done so much. So
Boy,
let us know what the journey's been like, man. The last time,
Yeah, yeah.
boy, the journey, boy.
what the journey is.
What a journey, man. No, no, it's like looking back to like the last time I was on Dissect to now, my brother. Trust me, like a lot of
It's a
work have
Yep.
been done
Oh
in
yes.
that
Yeah.
scope. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
A lot have been achieved. You know, what I mean, in my career, not only in my career, but in for
Right.
Booyah music, especially.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Something
Yes.
that is, bro,
Most
just
definitely.
that scope of time, the amount of things that happen for Booyah music.
Yep.
And it
Yeah,
was
we,
such a short time, short. 2 years,
Very.
two
yes.
and a half, 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, boy, not even all that because I would still say 2.5 years ago, I still find it's like we were still knocking on the door,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I would say like a year. If you give the really, the
Yeah.
right where they really start to say, okay, we inside. All right, give
Yeah.
us a room, give us our own office, give us our own sofa, give us our own room.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? Yes.
Facts.
So, and I'm telling you, so basically, that would really fall. I think that would be like a year. I was on Dissect, right, a year ago, right?
Uh,
yeah.
2 years
It
ago.
was two
Well,
years ago.
yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So you see,
Yeah.
you see, you
Yeah.
see, you see what I mean, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So much have been achieved, have been accomplished,
Yeah.
you know, with the whole Booyah fraternity, the whole Booyah just Booyah
Cool.
music and the Booyah
Yeah.
culture. You know what I mean? And we give
Yeah.
thanks for that. We give thanks for that. And all these little things come in play. So all like right now we're doing that podcast there right now. All these things are very important or very instrumental to the
Of
success of
course.
Booyah music. Because
Yes.
I
Of
always
course.
say that one of the reasons why Booyah music took so long to reach where it at right now, and it still have more to go. But I
Mhm.
always say one of the reasons for like the impediment of our success in Booyah music, it has to be the lack of structure in Booyah music, the lack
Right.
of the industry. Meaning, like you look at everything else, look at dancehall music, look at soca music. They have everything organized. The industry is there. You know what I mean? They have the
Right.
radio stations, they have the TV stations, they have the bloggers, they have the vloggers, they have
Mhm.
it's like Booyah music. Booyah music never had that. It's like Booyah
Right.
music, everybody just doing the thing and
That.
hoping to reach. You know what I mean? But
Right.
now the good thing is that with the success of Booyah music right now, then what you find is that people start seeing the need for these things. So these things start to come in automatically. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So I'm just saying we give thanks that we always had dissect there already. You
All
know?
right.
Right. Right.
Respect, respect.
Respect for
You
that.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Big up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're right. Everything does go in. Like it's more than music. Like it's clothing. It's television. It's
Mm-hmm.
the music itself. It's even a mug. It's all these things. And I mean, it's advertising, marketing.
Yeah.
So everybody has to play a part. Bouillon music is not just a music. It is a culture. It is a way of life. So just like
That is it.
hip hop or anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know you're not new to putting out music. I know you're not new to touring. You're not new to recording. But now you're doing it more consistently. It's almost
Mhm.
like a everyday thing now.
Yeah. He was
And
warming up before.
you was warming up before.
He was warming up.
Now, the question I'm gonna ask you, it's because from I want to say 2 years ago, every song I heard, it just kept and kept. Where's that drive coming from? 'Cause we spoke about something about carnival season privately. We had a conversation around carnival season with you. But where does that drive come from?
Boy, hey, novel. You see the drive. I think the drive come from the struggle, bro. Yeah, the drive come from the
Mhm.
struggle. You know, that's just being honest. The drive come from the struggle because
Mm.
you see, novel. I had an interview not too long ago, like a short interview with your boy Big Ben,
Okay, yes.
you know? And we're talking on the radio.
Hmm.
He asked me a similar question, and you novel, like with Bouillon music, a lot of things is going on in the background that people don't see and they don't know.
Right.
So then so you will just see certain artists doing well and certain artists still not doing well,
Struggling. Yep.
even if they're talented. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? No, I have been on both sides.
Right.
I've been on both sides. I've been on the side where I would say the side of being oppressed, even if I got the talent, and I've been on the side where I am doing it. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, no, when you ask where the drive coming from, I would say the drive come from again the struggle, because the struggle is real in Bouillon music, especially
Right.
for artists like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
when I say it, some people don't like when I say it, but WW, I'm a real. You
Real.
know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
you
No.
gotta tell it.
and,
Yeah.
and
Tell
some
like
people
it
don't
is.
some people don't like the truth.
Hmm.
Mhm.
No, no, my being Mr. Gwada is not easy, bro. You know what I mean? Just to be Mr. Gwada is not easy, because you know where I come from. I don't come from the popular part of the
No.
of the country, you know.
No.
Mhm.
And with Bouillon music, there is a little stigma with Bouillon music that most people don't understand. All right, so
Yeah.
you see 90% of the Buyo artists you see that are successful, they come from the
Roseau.
city. They come from the
Yeah.
city, and
Roseau. Yeah.
which is understandable. You understand, because that is where
Mm-hmm.
everything is happening. All
Yeah.
right, this is where everything
Right.
is happening. All right, so which means it makes it a little more challenging. I don't want to use the word difficult. It
Right.
makes it a little bit more challenging for artists like me who come from the country area, all right, to get a foot in there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because remember, the radio stations, the TV stations, the people working on there, they're all in town, all right? So automatically they're gonna be friends with the artists from town and all that. They're gonna
Right.
give them priority.
Yeah.
The other guy
Mm-hmm.
they don't know. You know what I mean? So now
True.
all these, oh no, we're just talking about we're just
No,
breaking down
it's
the thing. That is what people
right.
don't know, people don't doesn't look at. But this
Right.
is the reality of the game. All
Mm-hmm.
right. No, I'm saying no, all these little things, all these little struggles, they all come in like little hurdles that you have to jump.
Yeah.
And it's like the more I jump over them, the more I jump over them is the more I get fit.
Right.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Right. You're training for it. You're training
Yeah,
for it.
you know what
Yeah.
I mean. So the more I
Yeah.
Yeah.
jump over them, I get, I get, the more I get fit, and then it's like, yeah. So then that is where the drive really
Comes
come
from.
from.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean. Just the challenge, the challenges. I embrace the challenges. You
Right.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I embrace the challenges that was there in the past and that
Mm-hmm.
is to come. You know what I mean? And with
Yep.
this, I think that brings out my best because I don't get to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't get to be comfortable. No time. You know what I mean?
Does.
I don't get
Right.
to be like, oh, already everything already done, make out already, the bed done spread out already, table done
Mm-hmm.
spread out already, plate and
Mm-hmm.
everything done there. So I don't get to do that. Like certain other artists said, I don't get to
Right.
do that. All
Right.
right. Everything I do, I have to earn it. I have to go hard for it.
Yeah.
So
You know what I mean?
even so, like now that Bouillon is, I would say it's on top
Yeah.
in the Caribbean, like
Yeah.
hands down, because
Definitely.
everybody wants to be on a Bouillon rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the Trinis, I don't know if all the Vinces want to be in it, but I'm hearing a lot of people
Oh,
trying to be on
all of
Bouillon
them.
rhythm.
Saint Kitts, Saint
Everybody.
Vincent, Grenada, Trinidad, all of
Yes.
them.
So now
Barbados.
they want to be on the rhythm, everybody wants to be on Bouillon. Are you finding?
Mhm.
I know you're saying it's still not easy, but is it a little bit easier now that it's more
Spread
the
out.
genre that is well known?
Oh, you mean easier for the artist or easier for me?
The artist, yourself
Yeah,
in particular.
of course, definitely. Right now, I would say, with the whole emergence of Bouillon music right now,
Mm-hmm.
um, automatically, I think it gives every artist more
A fair chance.
opportunity,
Yeah.
financial opportunity. They get
Mm-hmm.
they right now they get time to tour. You know what I mean? Some
Right.
artists but tour before they get to tour. Right now, I seen some young bands touring. You know what I mean? That is something that is unfounded. That would never happen before. You know what I
That
mean?
is
So
true.
it's just that now, because every as I said, everybody right now is Bouillon time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right now it's Bouillon time. Like it at the jab time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then we had the power soca time and you have all that and that, but right now the highlight is Bouillon. So automatically you will find like the promoters them tend to go for the Bouillon artists because people
It's
want
just
to hear
hot.
Bouillon music.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my thing is that I think Bouillon music have a lot more to go in terms of the potential.
Of
You know
course.
what I mean? I'm telling you
Yeah.
because Bouillon music is a very rich. It's a very rich music. The culture is very rich. The heritage, everything about Bouillon music is very rich. Bouillon music has been there so long, That's
Right.
that's the thing with Bouillon
So-
music, It's like, the fact that we only getting the highlight now. Everybody talking about Bouillon music now. But you see, people like me who know the history of Bouillon
Yeah.
music. You know what I mean? And I always give thanks for knowing the history of Bouillon music and that I raised up amongst the pioneers of Bouillon music.
Right.
And I know the struggle and the history of Bouillon music because all that helps to kind of, like make
It
me stay
molds you on the
focused.
way. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, mold me and have me
Yeah.
focus and because I know where it came from, so I know where we're going with it.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right. So that is the thing with Booyah music. And the fact that back then we had WCK doing all these big shows,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
opening up these big, big venues, and some of the nowadays popular soca artists used to be opening up for WCK. CK would be the
Yeah.
highlight of these shows.
Mm-hmm.
WCK back then, we're talking about the
Yeah.
80s, right? Right, Novel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
80s, 90s. Yeah.
89 and late
Yeah.
80s,
Yeah.
90s,
Yeah.
90s. Yeah.
right? Mid 96, 97. That was the heights of Bouyon music back then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back
Mhm.
then, in WCK time.
Yeah.
They were the highlights of
So,
these events.
so,
All right.
so, so Benz, with that being said, would you say it's fair to say that most most of the Booyah listeners now haven't actually heard like the real the real element of Booyah?
Yeah. The original.
Well, that is questionable, because the real element of bouillon, because I would say I don't wanna bash no era of bouillon
No,
music.
no, no. It's not
Or
bashing,
no, no, I don't want it to come across like that,
Right.
because nobody know the game. People you say things and people, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
right,
They
Yeah.
hear what they
Interpret it
hear
their
what they
own
want to
way.
hear. Yeah.
right. So I'm saying the real elements depends on I would say on the era, because right, like everything else, music evolves.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
All right.
Of
So
course.
back then, what used to be the real elements right now is not, and now is not the same thing. But
Right.
it still remain Booyah music.
Yes.
You
Okay,
know what I
so
mean?
okay, let me word it different. You see
Yeah.
how like when you listen to soca music, there's different levels of soca music. There's power, there's groovy, what I mean, and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we know in Booyah it has that,
Yeah.
right? But the what we're hearing now, it's like, we'll hear maybe a Booyah, like a nasty business, or probably a R&B remixed on it, which we did, like CK did that back in the day too, right? But back then there was more being done. Like Booyah used to have that nice little slow groove to it, that little jingping element. Like you don't hear that anymore in the Booyah. So
Yes.
that's what I mean.
The original form of the bouillon, where
Yes.
always started, the authenticity of it.
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not trying to bring back anything, but just,
Yeah.
like we don't hear that now.
No, we don't. Well, we don't hear that well with the new generation of
Right.
producers. I think the bouillon right now is more influenced by like trap culture right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Trap
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Back
Yeah.
then, our bouillon was more influenced by the Kadaslipso.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Online music. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just, I think it's just a generation thing, like every other genre of music.
Right.
Yeah. I don't even think people would want to listen to that as much as what's
Well, not
going
my
on
son,
right now.
not my son and them, not my son and them for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No highlights for that.
No, because no, I
Yes.
mean, like, you listen to other music, like reggae music, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Even dancehall,
Yes.
you can go back to the Shabba,
Yes. Yes.
soca, you can go back to like
Yes.
early Marshall, what I mean? You could
Yes.
go back to, so
Yes.
in Bouillon now we have Mr. Gwada, we have Ridge, we have Triple K, but you hear about WCK, it's like, oh, WCK, oh, Balance Batty. So we don't have that serenade, we don't have that, what I mean? We don't have that in
That's
Bouillon.
a very good observation, novel, because, and you see, come back to what we were speaking about early on, because you see, back then, even with all the WCK fame, we never had no structure with Booyah music.
No.
It's all about structure, bro. Because
Yep.
remember, you have to have the structure in place. What the structure does, the structure creates a library, archives.
Facts. Yep.
Yeah.
Reason for dissect.
But
Place.
Gwada, When you
Yeah.
say structure, are you referring to the business aspect of it?
Yes,
All
the
right.
industry, the
Right.
industry.
Because even most recently, oh my God, I'm so sorry. His name is not coming to my head right now. The inventor, one of the inventor, the godfather.
O'Connell or
No,
Ra?
right. Yeah. Ra.
Okay.
Even just the other day, he got his music kind of like copywritten because Masha was going after it. So he was in court. Was it 2023? Only
Yes, like that,
recently,
yeah.
all of that was like the copyright laws were firmed
Yeah.
up. And that is like 2 years ago, right? And that is when the industry started to boom,
Yeah.
right? And because he
They're
realized,
discovering it
oh,
now.
shoot, all of these young dudes are coming up. I need to cap this and say, it's mine. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because
So that's exactly
for
what I'm
us,
talking about. You see, so
right.
all these things. So even with all the fame that WCK had, all these things they were not in
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
hence the reason why when you look at the history of like reggae music, dancehall music, soca music, the industry have been there, like
Oh yeah.
basically from
From
inception.
70s, yeah. From
From from, in,
70s.
from inception,
Yeah.
you actually you had reggae radios, you had
Mm-hmm.
dancehall radios, and you had newspapers just there just to put out vlogs and news about dancehall, and so all these things were already in the archive. So right
Right.
now you can basically go back and just read the whole history of soca music and read the whole history of reggae music. You
Mm-hmm.
can actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's fair enough to say that the people saw something that they were creating, and it's like we just said a while ago. Um, the culture is not just the music, it's the clothing, it's
Yeah.
the TV, it's this and that. So think about it. What you're saying is back in the 50s when reggae music was establishing itself, there were people that business minded enough to say, hey, let's build a record label.
That
Hey,
is it.
let's build a studio.
That is it.
Whereas with Booyah Music is like, yeah, them man just making noise. They're trying a thing. And then they
Yeah.
get big, it's like, yeah, we'll support them, but there is no business. There is no
Well, bro, that is it, bro.
that's
Because
crazy.
remember, back in the days, we never had. Back in the days, I would either say it, and I see how it is. Back in the days, we really didn't really have bouillon music. What we had was WCK. That is
Yeah.
how I will
Yeah.
say it. We had WCK, and we had
Yeah.
Serenade.
Serenade.
All
Right.
right, pick up to
Right.
WCK, pick up to Serenade, because
Yeah.
these are the people that I look up to,
Yeah.
and everything. I'm just saying what it is. You
Right.
know what I
We
mean?
had more.
So
We had effects on them, but
no,
I get what you're saying. You
that's
don't
my
want to
point.
get nobody
But
left out.
that's
I'm just saying.
exactly my point, bro.
Household names that people would know
Add
if you said
Right.
effects.
bouillon.
Yeah.
No, listen to me. I'm glad
Yeah,
you bring that up, because that is what I
Yeah.
am saying.
yeah,
That is exactly what
But
I'm saying.
but
We
the
had
main was the
effects, and we had all of them there. We had the
yeah.
RSP. Them man
Yep.
was top quality, top
Yep.
quality.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
RSP.
Yep.
All right. But at the end of the day, all you would hear about is WCK and Serenade.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
So, what do you think that was about? I mean, we're talking. It's modern times, but what do you think that was about? What is it about? Was it about like more bragging rights, like saying "I reach" kind of thing, instead of saying, let's make this into a business? And maybe the ones that were traveling out took it more serious. They were touring out, and they saw the world in a different way. They saw their world and the music in a different way. Is it? You think it was more bragging rights back then?
Yeah, I think,
Than
yeah,
business
definitely,
aspect?
definitely. So like back then, nobody wasn't really concerned or understood the importance of building the bouillon industry.
Brand,
That
yeah.
wasn't nobody mind. Well,
Yeah.
that was a few people mind, a
Right.
very few. And I
Mm-hmm.
could call them. I know a very few. Some of them passed away. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But I'm saying that wasn't at the forefront. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People was just about the bands. Was just
Yep.
about the band. Nobody was thinking about
Definitely.
where the band could actually take bouillon music and what bouillon music could actually do
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
country and the economy as a
Yeah.
product. Bouillon music was not look as a product. It was
Mhm.
just it was just about music.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So as you say, when the with the issue with Marshall and Derek Rapitas, you know what I mean? That came about the same time when Booyah music was starting to,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and that's why I would always say, you see, there is this gentleman from Dominica, Mr. Gordon Henderson, right? Mr. Gordon Henderson. He's the leader of Exile One. He's the one who basically he's the pioneer of Kadas Lipso.
That's yeah.
Right? This gentleman, he always since growing up, he always spoke about the importance of copyright, the importance of a music industry in Dominica. You know, trust me, he always spoke about that. You know what I mean? And the good thing about him is he keep on speaking about it, and even up till today, he's speaking about it. He makes sure that the youth of today understand the importance of that. And if you realize today's generation, all right, of musicians, of Booyah artists, all right, they are more knowledgeable about the whole music business than most of our musicians back then.
Right.
I think all that have to do with the rise of Booyah music today. Yeah, because the artists today, the musicians today, they see music as a business.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
They see the risk factor in it, and they see benefits in it. So they go in harder.
That is true. Well, thank you, Marshall, for opening a lot of eyes.
Well, he couldn't let Marshall take that because Marshall is a businessman. He's about the business.
But that just goes to show the importance. And not everything that happens negatively or should be taken negative. That's an example. You know what I mean? It just shows you that how important the copywriting is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there you have it. But I want to change the atmosphere. I want to change the vibes. We're talking about Booyah music, but we have Mr. Gwada that has Big Chain La Fami and oh my God, X.
And there was one I was asking about the Deja.
All them, So
I said, what does that mean? I got a definition back.
Let's get into a video and then we'll come back and get into Mr. Gwada's mind. So let's take a look at the Big Chain video back in 22s.
Yo, what's the word? 24K. That is it. Yo, Bobo. Big Chain, the girls them love my brother. Gwada. Gucci la capa yo, muye kowa yo. Yo eme no me koshe na na kuwa yo. Gucci la capa yo, muye kowa yo. Yo eme no me koshe na na kuwa yo. She love money, Big Chain. 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 Yeah. Niggas getting on a nigga. Because my gold chain getting bigger. Niggas getting on a nigga. Because my gold chain getting bigger. Fama we me lo, alo. Nuni lo, alo. Si fama we me lo, alo. Nuni lo, alo. 20. Gucci la capa yo, muye kowa yo. Yo eme no me koshe na la kuwa yo. Gucci la capa yo, muye kowa yo. Yo eme no me koshe na la kuwa yo. She love money, Big Chain. 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 Yeah.
Poppy and Gwada, we don't broke, no the lash of Big Chain on my neck, but we flexing like a papa. And you get the good, them say me, them and then it over. My chain make the good, them get wetter than
Gucci
Tyler.
la capa yo, muye kowa yo. Yo eme no me koshe na na kuwa yo. Gucci la capa yo, muye kowa yo. Yo eme no me koshe na na kuwa yo.
She love money, Big Chain.
Si fama menelo, alo,
Hello.
nonilo, galo.
Yes.
Oh man,
Boy, tell me, boy.
big chin.
Vic Chain, boy.
I already know the answer, but please, why big chin?
Boy. Big Chain, me boy. Big Chain, eh. Man, novel, um, as an artist, I pride myself in being different. Yeah, you see me? I
Mhm.
pride myself in being different. And you see, in Bouillon music, what I have come to understand, what I have come to terms with in Bouillon music is that you see, Mr. Gwada is a trendsetter in the Bouillon music. I have gotten to understand that one of the leaders in Bouillon music. You know what I mean?
Right?
So, yeah, because when I pull back and I watch even like the new generation of your music and I listen to them, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I just be seeing like different versions of myself. And
Mhm.
it's like,
You making me want to be troublesome, bro.
you know,
Hey, this is
I
dissect, you know. Like I
no,
always say, this is
bro, it is
dissect.
what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Yes,
Bro,
yes,
it is
yes,
what it is,
yes.
bro. Bro, you know when bro, I remember novel. Listen to me, bro. I remember when I boss on the bouillon scene, all right, I always give thanks for DJ Flip, give me my first
Yes.
big song
Bigger flip. Yes.
in bouillon, which is
Both of us, bigger flip. Yes.
right, which is Gwada.
Yes.
You know, when Gwada came out, that was the biggest song in the country. That was the hottest thing. That was what it is, Gwada.
Yeah.
That was the first. That was the first ever song of its nature in bouillon music.
Right.
All right, all
Mhm.
right. And I remember when I did that song, I got a lot of criticism for that song. I got
Right.
criticism from even from my fellow artists. I got criticism from some fans. I can recall doing a show in St. Joseph, and what I singing, some people in front of the stage was like, "Oh, why are you singing about Guadeloupe for? Why are you singing about Guada for?
Mhm.
Dominica we be." And I'm talking about young guys at that time, my age. You know what I mean? And they
Right.
check it out. I singing about Guada for,
Mhm.
you know. And I remember now it had that. It also had the backlash of when the police actually came on the news and spoke about the song. That big news and say, "Oh, you have artists singing about going back
Going to
door,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
drugs and
Yeah. I
things."
remember. I actually remember that. Yes.
Big thing,
Mm.
Yeah.
And I myself had to come on Facebook and do little damage control and every time I sing in the song, because even when I had to sing the song at the World Queer Festival, I
Mhm.
had to explain the song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm just telling you, at that time, that was them thing was kind of unfounded. Nobody, it wasn't
It was
going in
taboo. You can't
Yeah.
say
territory,
certain
yeah,
things. Yeah.
taboo.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Now, today, fast forward, everybody is Guadali want to sing about. Even the same people know. I see them that used to give me, say when
Yeah.
I see Guada now, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I see these things, when I pull back, I have to
Yeah.
say, okay,
Yeah.
I have to understand my position in bouillon music is not any simple position. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah.
my sayings, like, and novel knows way back then, like came up with sayings like, "Yes, I tell you," and
Yeah.
these things, and that, "Yes, I tell you." I just say that like nothing. And when you watch now, every DJ, and not only in bouillon music, DJ in dancehall music, soca music, they wanted that drop. "Yes, I tell you," you know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you watch,
Mm.
you had DJs like that big DJ up in Canada, Dr. J,
Doug
you
J.
know,
Yeah.
me and tell me, "Man, I want a dog plate," and "Yes, I tell you," I like, what? You know what I mean? And now, fast
Yeah.
forward today, now,
Yeah.
I see now the youth of today, now, what they're saying. The new
Mm.
style is "I tell you."
Yeah.
You understand? The
Yeah.
new style is I tell
Yep.
you.
I
So
tell you.
what about the yes?
Yep.
What about the yes?
Yep.
I tell
Yep.
you because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
say the
yeah,
yes
yeah.
already. I don't say the yes.
But
Yeah.
you
You
know
know,
it. Why? Like we talking that, and like there's a lot of songs that you have made, and I've heard. I wouldn't say they took it because I'm an artist. I would say they were influenced by it.
no, that is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
You
No,
know what I
hey, and
mean?
watch me. Watch me. I am very honored. I'm very honored. I feel very
However,
honored. You know what I mean? When I
they
see
need to pay homage though. They need to
that,
pay
that
homage though
no,
and
Facts.
that is
recognize, right?
Facts. Facts.
that
You were
is it.
forward thinking, you were before your time, and they need to pay homage, like how they do in the States and say, Godfather this or whoever, they want to give homage to them, but they need to do
Yeah.
the same thing for you,
That is
Mhm.
it. That
right?
I'm glad you.
Mhm.
You mind if they call you Uncle Gwada?
No, I don't care. I'm kids, So you know what I mean?
It is what
Yeah,
it
you know what I
is.
mean. So not for them. I look at them,
Yeah.
and it's like it's all good because I just know that I was blessed with the vision.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean. I was blessed with the vision at that time. When I was doing just starting off Bouyon music. You know what I mean.
Right.
And I give thanks for that. And to see where Bouyon music is today, and to see my influence on Bouyon music, I tell
Mhm.
you, and you see all these things, as you asked earlier on, novel, give me the drive.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All those things give me the drive. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Because trust me, because like I tell you, when I pull back and I look at Bouyon music, I see my influence so heavy on to
Mhm.
the Bouyon music. I'd be like, wow.
Yeah. But
You know
is
what I mean?
like it's like Joe said, the homage, man. I don't find a lot. I'm not saying it's not being done. And me being on this thing, I have to be careful how I speak, right? So
You have
I always double talk because I'm from a beautiful island where we do and say things different from the rest of the world. So,
yeah,
but not a lot of artists pay homage. Like for me, every I mean, you don't have to kiss ass, but you have to let people know who Ra is. You have to let people know who Benji is, who Cornell is. You know what I mean? And everybody is benefiting, yes, which is a good thing. We're evolving. Everybody's more money is being made. All that's good. But foundation, let it be known. Because I could go to and watch an interview right now, and I can guarantee you, Vibes Cartel mentioned Bob Marley name. He mentions Buju Banton name. You know what I mean? I could watch a
And
hip hop.
they do it by calling them Uncle this and Grandpa that,
Yeah,
right?
whatever it
That's
is.
how
In
they
hip
do
hop,
it.
the same. You know what
Mhm.
I love about Grenada? Jab Jab music. I love Jab Jab music as much as I love Booyah music, right? As much. Like it's there like that. What
yeah,
I love about Grenada, I don't hear Tall Pre talking about Jab King. I don't hear Lava talking about Shot Pre. Is
Mhm.
all I is one boy and
yeah,
everybody
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
They actually singing each other's song and say, yeah, but what you mean? I know the whole song.
yeah,
That's how they move. I love that. If we
yeah,
have that in Dominica, the
yeah.
rest of the world, it wouldn't have more music. It would just be booyah music.
Yeah. Well, novel. And I think all that goes back to um the beginning. As we were speaking about, back then with the WCK and the first serenade, bro. Because
Hmm.
everything is precedent, bro. Bro, remember back then, bro. Bro, come on, bro. When you had the Whalers, you had the Burning Spear. You had all these people back then in reggae, the reggae fraternity, bro. All these people used to be toying together, doing shows
Mhm.
together,
Hmm.
Mhm.
culture.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And we see it come up from there to there. You know what I mean? Even with the dancehall artists, we see dancehall artist story. We see the superstar taking the upcoming ones, bringing them on tour with them.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we see that with Marshall with for
Oh yeah.
years,
For years. Yeah. Yeah.
and even make them superstars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We see it. So all that is precedence, bro. Remember,
Hmm.
we never saw that. We never saw
Yeah.
that. We grew and we never saw that in Bouyon music.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
why I say, you see, so we're making strides. Give thanks for what it is, because see today, what is going on today in Booyah music is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
It might not be where we want it yet, but I'm
it's
telling
happening.
you,
It's starting.
there's a lot of improvement
Yeah.
compared to what it
yes.
used to be. You know what I mean? So we have to give thanks for that.
I mean, to add on to what you're saying now, I see that being done in Signal Band. I see that being done in Ridge. I see that being done in you as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Bringing up artists. Like
Exactly.
It's been done in a sense where even Cornell and Ra did it, but not. It's kind of different because if you look at Triple K Band and CK is a split of Raw Rhythm, right?
Yes,
Which
yes.
came under Ra. So it's kind of, you know what I mean, like that as well. But we see that more now in Signal helping, whether it's
Yeah,
Thriller.
they're doing it intentionally right now.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
understand the
Exactly.
reason for doing it and why they should be doing it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Back then we never had that. So I
Right.
just say we have to give thanks for that,
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So all right. So you see, so we still on our topic. So the big chain, that's what we're talking about. So you
Yes.
see, it's all about me priding myself in being different and always coming up with something. You know what I mean? Because nobody the thing, every year, every carnival year, I pull back and I go like this. Okay, what's happening? What's happening right now? What need to be happening? What?
Use a carnival baby boy.
You know what I mean? That's how I just do the thing. You know what I mean? Hey, watch me now. Last year I pull up here and I just seen every time I go on Facebook and thing, I just seen man with big chain and woman with big chain and everybody's big chain. I just get what that big chain thing all about? Everybody big chain. Bro, when you watch, I go Atlanta for carnival, pull up with my partners, them and all them man is big chain. I say, no, my brother, no. Before that big chain thing, leave me down. Let me jump on that. Because that is where I'm going. You know, it's like the stock market. It's like the stock market. It's like like you in the stock market. You're in that business, you have to know the next product they're going to to invest the money there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I look at the stock market and the Booyah, it is gold chain.
Gold, big chain.
I say, let me invest something in the gold chain. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Banco. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bingo.
Yep. I remember our conversation on that because the minute I heard that song, I was like, that one's gone. The minute I heard that, I was like, that song is gone. And I called him immediately.
Bro,
like that really
was that song from the day we make that song is like that song never had to go through a time where to say, let us see how we're going to do. No,
it just
it's relevant. It's talking to the people.
With the people around me, they already catch it. When we go to the studio, the banana recording engineer catch the vibes. When we come out, the first set of people they catch it, and it was just like, that song never got a breather. Never got a breather, I tell you.
That's good.
So big chain, that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? And that's very important because me, as an experienced artist, I think I can say I have identified my niche and my formula for making the songs that will connect with my fan base.
Right.
You check? I think I've identified how people look at me, what they expect to hear from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like it takes time, certain times, like to really,
of course,
figure out what
works.
What really is your fan base. And that's very important. That's the most important.
Of course.
Because most times or sometimes you have artists doing good music, but I think it will take time out to understand what their fans really want from them.
Yeah.
So then they make good music, but then when you watch they're not hitting the mark because that is not what the people them look at them like. You see novel, nah, man, that is not what I see in novel.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're not making music for yourself. You're making music for other people too.
Right. So
it's not about you.
Yeah. So I think over the years with trial and error, I think I have come to understand what my fan base want to hear from me. You know what I mean? That's why this year now I was able to just know, okay, when the year open, I say the first 2 songs I release is instantly they connect.
Yeah.
I came with Deja Coque, and then I come with the La Famille.
Yeah.
And these songs were intentional. These songs was not songs because some of my songs they would just come off from out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these 2 songs they were intentional. I say, okay, nice. This is what I know they want to hear this year. The carnival coming, fellas gonna come on the road with their crew, their big chain, and just so they girls going to come, all the people going to come, all the besties, and everybody's one family. Okay, Marshall Lunting family already, and family. People say Mr. Gwada, so I put it in Creole, I put it in French.
Right.
This song, I don't know what it is about. It's not just booyah music because I heard it in like soca music too. That when you put the Creole in it, whether the audience understand it or not, it just sounds nice.
Yeah, boy, just sound like that what it was meant to be, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Don't forget, bouillon now is a Creole term.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Bouillon is a Creole term.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. There is the Creole aspect to bouillon music.
Yeah.
So are you gonna tell me what Deja Coque means? Coque, right?
I thought Novel will explain that to you.
No, for the viewers. I mean, like,
I thought Novel will explain that to you.
My background is Trinidadian, Grenadian, and so there's viewers on here that may not.
I mean, it is dissect.
Yeah. Well, we gotta dissect it. We gotta dissect it. So Deja Coque
already.
Like deja vu, no.
Well, deja vu. It comes the same deja is the same deja, meaning that you're already. It's like you're already.
Okay.
No, the cocaine part. No, that is the part we have to dissect.
All right.
You already dissect the deja.
There was bees.
Cocaine is like it's like a Creole lingua Creole term of saying sex.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like so what the song really saying is like
been there, done that.
Yeah. So it's like
had that already.
Like in life, it's like it have certain you meet certain people. Like I would meet certain fellas, dudes that will just don't like me for no reason, and then after I find out, them guys don't really like me because I used to be with one of their girlfriends. Or then you as a lady, you might just find a next woman just don't like your vibe, but then you find out she was there with your boyfriend, your husband, or ex. You know what I mean? So what this song is saying, you could vex, but that already happened. So I don't know why you're getting vexed about. That is just a past that happened already. You know what I mean? Yeah.
See, so if I was to sing the tune now, I understand. It makes sense to me. I'm not just singing for singing sake. I know what I'm saying. All right.
Deja. Wow.
I just try to like mix the drama with the everything and just make it happy. Like I just try to do it in a way like not to offend nobody.
Yeah.
Like I try to use the drama, but put it in a happy place.
Right.
Where people can kick off about it and laugh about it.
But you have a lot of relationship kind of songs, though. Like,
I know.
Because what Carnival season is breakup to makeup season. Isn't that? Trinidad it is. Trinidad it is.
That is part of it. All right. That is also.
You argue with your people because Carnival season you want to go and lime and you do your thing, and then you come back after.
That is
Boy, what a life.
yeah, but hear what I have realized. Hear what I've realized. I've realized that no, everybody in life goes through those type of situations.
Of course.
Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
everyone
Mhm.
have a makeup story, a breakup story.
Mhm.
Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody went through that. And the thing about that is that when you go through these things have an impact on you. You don't forget these things. A lot
Right.
of us breakup actually shape our whole
Who we are right now.
mentality and the way we look at life today.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Facts.
when I understand that, I say, okay, all right. So I remember when I did that song novel, she said she have a man, but nothing wrong with a one night stand.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Man, when I did that song, that was where I started going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That song, and and when I started to perform that song, and I started to see the way women start to gravitate to that
Yep.
song, I say, what? I remember I did a show in Houston. I went to Houston, and that is where yeah, I can never forget that show.
Mm.
I did a show in Houston, and I tell you, and I performing, and when that song come on, because I never knew like the people knew the song like that song
Right.
in Houston like that.
Mhm.
When I started singing that song, boy, I saw the energy of like all the girls just come in front and them girls was singing. I remember like that two girls was actually singing this song word for word, like that was them girls' life. I was like, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, all these
I
songs I
don't
singing,
understand it, but
all these songs I singing for years, and remember that song had just come out, and it's
yeah.
that song them girls really. I say
Yep.
okay, all right. I say okay.
Yep.
I say okay. I say okay. Man, after that, I think I run home and I say okay. I came back with toxic love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that
Back
one.
with toxic love. She blocked
Yeah.
me on a TikTok and a
And now
WhatsApp.
what's up?
Next day she calling me and ask
And
me
I see
WhatsApp.
what's up.
Man, listen to me. Listen to me. When I dropped that song, boy, one time, boy, all of them women just
Mm-hmm.
that's what they want to hear. I say, what? I say, okay. All right. When you watch now, I come back, I say, I don't want no ex back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very definitely relatable.
Yep.
Definitely relatable.
Yeah, and it's like when you watch, I just realize so like this, they're right there. I just create a whole fan base for myself, just that a female
Right.
fan base, and I
Yeah.
say, okay, all right, so that is where it there. You know what I mean? And I
Mm-hmm.
just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Yeah,
You know
So,
what I mean?
so, so Deja Coke fits right at home.
All
Yeah, but
right,
you gotta sing the tunes for the girls because the girls are the one who's winding up, right? It's not
Of
gonna be a
course.
good fit
yeah,
unless
man. The girls is the focal point of the party, man.
exactly.
Hey, man, they are making it happen, man. What you mean, man? It's the girls are making the party happen, you know. Yeah, you have to sing for the ladies, man. You have to sing for the
Yeah,
ladies.
yeah,
Of
yeah,
course. Of course. And
yeah.
so, what's what's next for Mr. Gwada? I mean, Carnival season
Well,
is.
next for Mr. Guada, right now we have we have Carnival there. We have
Mm-hmm.
Guadeloupe Carnival there. We have
Yeah,
Dominican Carnival there. So that is where you go to see Mr. Guada.
that is what's up.
Mhm.
Nice. We
Yeah.
we almost had you in Canada last summer there, but the promoter had to do what the promoter had to do, I guess, last minute.
You know we go.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but that door, I feel that door is coming.
Yeah, man. I mean that novel,
That
everything is
that
everything.
yeah, that door is coming.
Yeah. God
Everything is
and
Even
time. Everything happens in
yeah,
timing,
everything is
right?
everything, man. Yeah, man.
definitely.
Come on. You see,
Yeah.
I understand the music on a different level. You know, I understand when things happening for a reason. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
that day, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Big up the Toronto crew. You know what I mean?
Of
Big up the
course.
Toronto crew. Big up Canada. Big up
Well,
everybody.
now we
Yeah.
know what the song means. We can play it and understand and get ready for when you come, right?
That is it.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all could
that is
look at it. Y'all could look at each other in the crowd and sing it to each other.
Right.
that is it.
That's
Yeah, man.
crazy.
Big up my Canada crew. All you don't know. What I love you. What I love all you. Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah, that
Uh,
is it.
Jay, I know you usually like to check your comments. I don't know if you want to check your comments or
I
do
saw
you
a few
want to take
comments. I saw
Yeah.
Kels was saying, a history with a nation without a
But,
history is a lost one.
and that is a
Definitely, we were
fact.
talking about history and talking about
Yeah.
the foundation. And then he was laughing out loud when we
Yeah.
get an explanation of it.
No, what big up, Kels, big up yourself, bro. Because yeah, man, bro. I tell you, as it's
And Kels is
foundation,
Kels is
foundation is important.
another producer in the Boyo facility as well. The track
Right.
the track that we the rhythm that came out yesterday. That's Kels production. Gwada.
Okay, yeah. I saw
Yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Big up, Kels, man. Big up, Kels. I actually heard the song last night.
Yeah.
On Vibes FM.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard Big Ben was playing it
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's what's up.
So yeah, man. Big up yourself, man, Kels. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Big up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, it is 8 o'clock in the PM, 9 o'clock in your PM.
Mm-hmm.
We usually play a game. We didn't get to play it, but the conversation was heavy. The
Yeah, yeah,
conversation
yeah.
it was one that's needed to be heard, and I hope people watching it today got some insight. And if any new artist is watching or wannabe artist is watching, that you learn something. Marketing and what's the word I'm looking for? Copywriting your music is very,
Yeah.
very important. You
That's
But
know,
right.
before you leave, you know something. You know what I realized for the past time before we go.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I have to start to manage my interview style
Mm.
because you see every interview I do
hmm
is like we never can get, like I have so much things to say. Like to me, it's like I just started the interview, right? It's like no, I'm ready for the interview.
yeah.
That
Well,
happened the last time you were on
And
here. It was
yeah.
just like with Lyman, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and that always happens to me all every time.
You,
It could be live
Benz,
already. God.
Benz.
I'm
You
just a
know what?
sucker for a good conversation. Sorry, people.
No, but you know what it is? Is the struggle.
Yeah,
It's the struggle, bro. You see
yeah,
the
man.
struggle. I'm the same way. It's like when me and you start sometimes we sending voice notes and the voice notes it will start like a 30-second voice note. It increases
Yeah,
to 2 minutes. It increases to 5 minutes, and that's how we go. It's the
and then
struggles. The
and there's
you,
2 hours. There's 2 hours
yeah.
of edge.
It's just the things you go through. So much experience. So you always
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
always have lessons to teach. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah,
So I really wanted to focus on the music, but
man.
like I
Yeah,
said,
that
the
was good.
conversation
That
was
was a
heavy and
really
it
good
was
thing.
needed.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure. As Kel said, a very informative interview. Yeah.
That is it.
Right. And
So,
it needs to come from your mouth. Someone
Yes.
like you who's been
hmm
around in the game and understands the industry, right?
yep,
So
that
no
is facts.
apology needed. And your interview styles are authentic, they're
Yeah, it is
genuine.
Gwada.
Yeah, it's
Just
not
just like your
boring, it's
music.
real,
Yeah,
real, real,
it is
real.
who you are, bro. It's
Yeah.
real. You know what I mean? People need information. Yeah, we could sit down there and say, "So, Mr. Gwada, what is and then you answer that. Okay, Mr. Gwada, what is that? And then you
Yeah,
answer that. Yeah, we get the information we're looking for, but we didn't get you.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like we
Yeah,
dig in for questions and you get, but when you talk, we get you, and
yeah.
that's what people want, right? They
yeah,
want
I
that.
embrace that part of interviews. I always think that interviews is more than just coming on and playing your music and people hearing your music and what song is next and what show next, where you traveling next.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying all these things are already there. They are there.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I'm saying the people want to know the artists. The people want to
exactly,
know, the artist history, where it came from.
exactly.
And yeah, that's how I work. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's why
yeah,
this was the perfect interview. Like
yeah.
Kel said,
You know what I
nice
mean?
interview,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
informative. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's
that's
what
good.
dissect is about. It's
Yeah, man.
different. It's different from any other kind of interview. You get to be
Yeah,
yourself,
Yeah.
and that's it. you know.
Yeah.
No, imagine I've actually done interviews where when the time up, we never get to play any song of mine. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Telling you. That happens to me all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
I love those interviews.
I love it.
Yeah,
Right,
because
I love it too, you know. I love it.
the worst
Yeah.
interview. I mean, Jay and I've been doing sitting here for a while, and we've spoken to all types of different people, and nothing wrong with the people that we speak to, but we speak to people that will come and we can't even get a question in. Sometimes I
hmm
just sit there quietly. It's that
hmm
I don't have questions, but I cannot get a question in, and
yeah,
it's not that I number one, I don't want to interrupt the person because the person is giving us information. I don't
hmm
want to cut off the person when the person is hitting a point that somebody is looking at the show is gonna get. And then
right.
there's people that will sit there and you ask them, "So what do you eat today?" I had rice. What did you have with the rice? I had juice.
That's it.
So to interview these people, you come prepared for a whole list of questions. Now, when these questions is not being used, that's the best interview you could have.
You're right.
That's right.
No, no, you're right because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to do an interview where when I'm done speaking, there is no need for even you playing my music. When I'm done speaking, the listeners, the viewers, are gonna say, "No, I need to know more about this guy. Let me hear
Yeah,
what guy
Yeah,
music is." You know?
exactly,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's it.
So,
Mhm.
Yeah, so you
very
know.
good interview, bro.
Yeah, I wanna big up that. Oh, Dissect. You don't know Mr. Gwada
after
representing
all, after all,
Dissect.
after all. Um, let the people know where they can reach you. If you have anything coming up, where they could follow you, all that stuff. And yeah,
Well, all you don't know, Ben's Mr. Gwada. All you don't know, the new album just dropped, Bouillon Black Sheep.
see, we didn't even get to
The
talk about it.
toughest Bouillon album right now in Bouillon music, Bouillon Black Sheep.
Right.
If you haven't listened to that,
Hmm.
you need to listen to that. The Bouillon Black Sheep.
Black
All right,
sheep.
it's available on all streaming platforms. Just go Google, put it in it everywhere. All right, so Ben's Mr. Gwada, Bouillon Black Sheep. Check out that album. The album there. You see me? I'm the biggest critic of my music.
Right.
All right, and when I punch in Bouillon Black Sheep, bro, I doesn't skip one song.
You're satisfied.
I doesn't skip one song. I tell you, my brother. You check,
Hmm.
and I'm the kind of person I hate, bro. I just criticize. All right, so
Yep.
that is one. So check out the Bouillon Black Sheep. All you don't know on all platforms. All right.
Yes.
Also, we have two new singles out there. Again, that is trending. They say the La Famille is the hottest one for the year. So I have the La Famille and I have the Deja Cookie. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
check out all you know that go. Look out for me, Dominica Carnival, different places. So, yeah. I also should be in Guadeloupe. Maybe I don't ask, but yeah, all you don't know. Big up on yourself.
Right.
Just social media, all you don't know, Ben's Mr. Gwada. So all you will see where I'm going to be and what time I'm going to be there. And it is what it is. Big up Cash Major Management, Caribbean Celebrity. Big up Bobo Bantam. Big up that Atlanta crew. Big up 20 Strong. Boy, I don't
Mm.
forget body, but I've so boy, I've so much people. Big up the Dominican. Big up the Dominican crew. Big up the Guadeloupe crew. Big up. Let's big up on yourself. If I forget you, big up you.
Yeah, that is it.
Big up you.
Big up you. Yes, I tell you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gwada, for doing
Big up
this.
Yes.
Houston crew. Yo, big up the Houston crew. Yo, Cheryl, only don't know. Big up on yourself. Big up the St. Lucian crew. Up in Houston. Yeah,
That is
I have
it.
a lot of St. Lucian fans in Houston. Oh my God.
Understand?
Big up on yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
So-
for passing through,
Yeah,
guys.
man.
Yeah, cash,
Definitely.
yo, big up the cash money crew. Yo, big up the cash money crew. Yo, man, big up yourself. Hey, after I done that, I got done. Hey, well, you don't make me up. You don't make me up.
Yeah,
Laugh
yeah.
at me. I
Right.
don't care my dogs them. I don't care what you say about them. Dissect La Famille, c'est La Famille love.
That is it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Gwada, for joining us, man.
Thanks for
Definitely.
having me.
Thank you.
Definitely. All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Gwada, definitely La Famille to. Uh, I sound dope when I said that, didn't I? La Famille.
La
Uh,
famille.
yeah, they no familia. Definitely family to dissect, and definitely a very very close, not friend, a brother to me. You know what I mean? Definitely
Mhm.
a brother to me. I reach out to Gwada for any questions or just have a conversation, everything. So definitely brother to me. Kel's also is definitely a brother to me too. Very supportive. So thank you guys for watching Dissect. Another nice episode, man. It was needed. It was needed.
My cheekbones are hurting me.
And we didn't even play the game. But
Yeah,
yeah, Guada is definitely full of life. So next week, right back here,
that's right.
TDN TV, Dissect TV. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Right.
Check out Jewel's show in the week. You want to tell them?
Minds in
Say
motion
that.
on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. on TDN TV.
Definitely check that out as well. And we'll see you guys back here next week, Saturday. Same time, same place. So make sure you guys have a blessed week and a blessed weekend. And of course, I go by the name of Novelist.
And I am Jewel.
And you guys, we will see you when we see ya. Peace.
First to the Dissect team because you guys make today possible.
Thank you.
Special shout out to everyone who's made the film possible.
Or,
To everyone.
or if you don't want to look at it like that, dissect all you really, I mean dissecting.
I like
The comments of people that saying things.
I didn't know how to respond to that, to be honest.
Could be the past when you were like,
Recorded a whole song with a newborn baby breastfeeding.
While performing, the cord drop out the mic.
This guy took his sock. His socks
Put
off.
it over the mic.
Put it over the mic.
Oh my.
You know you have to love yourself first.
I love to sing.
Just know how to dance.
Yeah.
And then the people who think the comments are bothering.
The meds I was on was about the lack of respect.
My brain don't work so fast when it comes to them real day. Him say when him wake up a morning time, him a float.
That was the funniest thing ever happened to me.
You get
I'm grateful for the blessings that I have so far.
It's just a matter of, for example, Tingo Nice again.
yes, yes.